the one that we have is really overpowered.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
Why did she freeze right there with her on her chin? That's really okay.
That was fast. All right.
Oh, is it switched?
Yeah, she's done.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Let's see. Also, if all of you click your images, you can right-click on them and then what? Not name. There's a border. Okay, if you right-click your or if you left-click your name and then go to a text box. Where is it? I was able to put a border color. If you all want to change your border colors to blue, or a variant of blue, I was going to have the enemies be red.
The border color? Okay.
It just helps a little bit.
I started animating my guy.
I have also done that. I spent like 25 minutes on it. It was such a waste of time.
Format options. Size and position?
Border color.
Yeah, it's right next to the line. It's like the little pen.
Oh.
Oh, it's neutral.
Blue, you said? Blue?
Yeah, or a type of blue would be helpful. Okay, we all good to go? Oh, it just occurred to me. We're like using this and the chat can't even see it. That's okay. Oh, I can use an app? Could I use this in the call? No, I can't. Oh, I'd have to get the extension? Yeah, no, I don't. We'll have to do it later. I think we can do this all in Google Hangouts, but oh well, we've already done this. Okay, are we all good to go?
Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out the border. I made like a blue box, but
oh gosh.
Don't worry, I'll fix it for you.
It's okay. Okay.
Done.
Okay, so we all good to go? Oh my gosh, the boxes work. What did you do?
I don't know what I did.
I can't even get rid of it. You like cut out that part of the image.
What did I do?
There.
Oh, thanks.
I also made my baby green. It's a Shrek. It was produced by Shrek.
Okay, so last up on Dungeons and Dragons Cataclysm session. We're now on session 16. So congrats, y'all. You are now tied for the longest running game of D&D I've ever done.
Wow.
So,
wow.
Yeah, it's a good milestone because session 16 is when I killed the last group of players. In my defense, they crashed a giant tower into like a horde of orcs and exploded. Like there was nothing left of them when they took I think it was 77 points of bludgeoning damage on a 10. It was a 10d10. It was bad. It was good rolls and bad.
So you're saying there's a chance?
I was like, you don't get to make death saving throws because there's nothing left to save.
Not
like,
even my ghost.
There's not. The ghost couldn't even save. It killed the ghost. Okay, but last time you all were working together. Does anyone else want to talk about last session, or do you want me to just hop in?
Go for it.
Hop on in.
Okay, great. Well, last session we started off with a quick flashback of Chomsky's past of working with 3 of the students. The lovely as always, Mintabeer Oakchild, Andrea Snagler, and Gregory Peck. These 3 intrepid would-be craftsmen that actually all ended up failing their tests. This is right before Chomsky was hurt by one of his previous pupils, a young half-orc. Do you remember his name off the top of your head?
Oh man, I don't remember his name at all.
Yeah, we'll look for it later. I wrote the other ones down, which is a shame I didn't write that one down. But one of your previous half-orc who was mad at you about not giving him his master's, his journeyman's craftsmanship license.
Mad might be an understatement.
He burned down your shop and maimed you, so you could never create again. So he was a little upset. Needless to say, he put it in a complaint box, but then he burned it down. So you'll never know, because your complaint box led to an incinerator. Yeah, you have a complaint with me? Just put it in here. There we go. I'll check that in the morning. Don't you worry. But then it also led to you all eventually the discovery of where you need running into the rogue Emery, who they informed one of your party members, Ruby, about the serious problem, and eventually all of you, that this incredible artifact, the Well of Many Worlds, was stolen, and it is Emery's life on the line, but it's also a catastrophic danger that was coming soon. And Ruby convinced you all that what Emery was saying was true, and that you all should help him try and stop this cataclysmic event. So you all were looking for ways to potentially travel faster, and you stumbled upon one of Sixto's old projects that he has been working on, named after your aunt Chomsky and his late wife Debbie, an airship. So that they could sail the world. Well, I think it must have turned into an airship over the time, but and you all decided that you'd like to get this up and running. I believe it was determined to be battery powered, which is hilarious to me. There's maybe a big wind up we can put on the back or something. I haven't.
Hold on. Not all of us agreed to this.
That is true. There is one person in particular.
We didn't have a say in the matter.
Poor Rilka has been having a headache after getting shit-faced and smashed, and potentially confronting her rival / ex-lover. We're still not sure at this point.
She's probably still using the hair of the dog method to get over her hangover.
But she's recovering, but as of late, Lucky did not want to go get the materials which needed to fix the sails was wyvern or wyvern material, depending on where you're from, aluminium. And you all went off into the Dragon's Teeth Mountains to attempt to go and find one, and you climbed up, I think, 3 sets of cliffs, if I remember correctly. Each one more precarious than the last. First one was at 20 feet, the next one was 30 feet, and the last one was 100 feet climb. And you all have just climbed over the top. Some of you, oh gosh, I think one of you were exhausted, but I can't remember who it was. I think a couple of you might have been. I believe, Sariel, I believe you were exhausted. Chomsky, were you exhausted?
I definitely was.
I think. Were you fine, Ruby?
Yeah,
I
exactly.
barely survived the climb. Like
That's right. You almost died.
Sure.
I forgot about that.
I was exhausted, but my favorite terrain is mountains.
Your favorite terrain balanced it out.
Yeah.
On all ability checks. So, okay, great. And I believe, Lucky, you were also fine. So just remember, when you're exhausted, it's disadvantage to all ability checks and attack rolls.
Great. Our main tank is disadvantaged.
Well, he's supposed to look good. That's what counts. But the rest of you climbed up, and you were faced with a moral conundrum when you saw 3 baby wyverns waiting. They approached all of you and started chirping at you as you all shushed it into. I believe it might have been Lucky who shushed them. I can't remember who it specifically was, but shushed the wyverns back into a sense of calm as you all feel very guilty about killing this mother wyvern, leaving these children orphaned. But Lucky decided that he was going to be the biggest man and just do what you set out to do. Rolled, I think, a 5, if I remember correctly, on a stealth check. leading to if you've seen that scene in the Jurassic World, The Fallen Kingdom, where it's like the raptor in the cage when the guy's trying to take a tooth, you just see its tail like whipping in the background, and before anyone could do anything, it was a critical hit against Lucky with its stinger, which I believe did about, I think it was like 48 points of damage. It was yeah, it was a rough one, and that was the last thing that happened. The mother, waking up from its feigned sleep, screams out a roar at you. I'd like all of you to roll initiative.
Can I, as a reaction, can I do Hellish Rebuke real quick since it just attacked me?
You may.
3d10 fire damage.
Can I do a dex save to have it?
Yeah.
Okay. That is a 17.
Son of a... Yeah, it saves.
Okay.
6 and 6. So 22, so 11 points of fire damage.
11 points. Nice. Okay. So I'd like everyone's initiative, 25 to 20. Okay. 19 to 15.
8. Wait, we had our dex, right?
Yeah.
Right, 19.
I got a 17.
Sorry, Lucky. 15 to 10.
I got a 10.
Got a 10. And ooh, that's not very good. That's all right.
1 to 5.
All right, we have Lucky, the Wyvern, and then we have the Chomsky. After that, we have, and just for so you know, future Gwen, you have the thing in Google Slides, and that's why you can't see this, but imagine it's great. Imagine it's wonderful, and it's the best work you've ever done. Don't look at the big blue triangle.
I have a 9.
Okay, you have a 9? Okay, so we have a 9 for Ruby. And right before that, with its roll of 4, we have our good buddy.
Why did we break this guy?
Our good buddy Emery, who has a plus 4 to its dex, but that it's still an 8. Okay, so we will start this off at the top of the order. We have Sariel. You are up first. If you need to get a better look at this map, each square is considered 5 feet. There's a few rocks that you're going to have to go around, just so you can see them there. The blue is actually the cliff side, so just be aware of that. And that's the Wyvern right there. And I believe we are going to use flanking rules as well. So.
Okay.
But Sario, you were up first. You just saw, the last thing you saw was Lucky just get impaled by this stinger as it burst through his stomach. And you can see this jet of poison like spew out of it through his stomach. And it rips it out. And you see Lucky kind of stumble for a second as it rears itself up with its stinger raised above it as it goes into a low stance and lets out a screaming roar. What do you do?
Oh, man. Well, I don't have any healing spells. I'll go. Man. Well, after seeing that, I obviously have to fight it.
You can leave.
I'm exhausted. I don't want to go all the way back down.
Okay.
I'll move over. I think that's 5 right there. Yeah, I'll go over there.
Oh, where were you just at?
Oh, I was here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, and I believe every square foot is 5 feet. I believe you have a movement speed of 30. So, okay.
Oh, I know I have 25 because I broke all my legs.
Okay, so you're technically not in range to attack it, just so you know.
Oh, what about with bow and arrow?
Yes, you would be in range, but you'd have disadvantage. But you already have disadvantage, so it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do that.
Double disadvantage.
Full quad disadvantage. Okay, so roll to hit.
Okay, do I have to roll 4?
No, you just roll with disadvantage. So you roll 2 dice and take the lower one, and add your attack a bonus to it.
Oh man. Okay. Well, I got a 7.
7 plus anything? Or
Oh wait. Oh, I forgot. My proficiency bonus is already 3. So that makes it a.
so yeah, it's proficiency plus your dex.
Okay, so that's a 9 then.
So it was proficiency and dex. You got a 9.
Yeah, because my dex is 3 and my proficiency is 3, and I rolled a 3.
Oh gosh. Okay. So yeah, you just ping, and it just sticks into the rock as it sticks into the rock behind it as it stays right there. Do you want to do anything else? Because you can move, attack, and then move. Just so you know.
Okay. I'll go.
Or you can stay where you're at.
No, I have probably more health, so I'll just move in front.
Okay. I don't know if you had any movement left from getting where you were. 5, 10, 15, 20.
I did not.
25. Yeah, that was as close as you could get, actually.
Okay. I thought I could move again.
Okay. Yeah. Sorry.
Okay. Cool. Then map. We're good.
Okay. Great. After that, we have Lucky. Lucky. What are you doing?
I'm gonna take 2 one-handed swipes at the beast with my long sword.
All right. Yeah. Roll the hit.
Oh, first one's a 9. Second one is a 22.
Ooh, the 22 will hit. So
that is a 6 damage on that one.
ooh, okay.
And then I'm gonna use my bonus action to take 1 crossbow shot at it.
Okay. Great.
And that's a modified 20.
Okay. Nice. Yeah, that'll hit.
And that is 7 points of damage.
Nice work. Okay, yeah, you do. Yeah, you just as it's kind of snapping towards you, you do a quick lash at it with your sword, and you cut it across the snout, and then shoot the bolt into its stomach as it reels back from the cut on its nose. All right, it is the wyvern's turn, and it is going to. It's going to. It lets out a scream at all of you as it is going to take it's going to take a bite attack against oh, you know what? No, actually it's going to
Don't pull any punches.
You're right. Okay. Sariel, it looks at you with seeing how wounded Lucky is. It turns and cocks its head at you, and you see it unfold its giant wings as it attempts to grapple you. Can you make a grapple check? That is with your athletics.
That's a 10.
A 10 with disadvantage?
Oh. It's still a 10.
Still on the mountain? Does this count?
No, I don't think that would. Okay, well, I rolled a 1, so as you see it, as it tries to, it misjudges where you're standing, as it, you are able to still even kind of hop out of the way as it misses, and it takes off into the air. It is now and flies into the air, so you could get an attack of opportunity against it if you'd like. Sariel?
Sure, why not? I'll use my bow. Definitely gonna get some arrows soon, probably.
Okay. And it takes off about 20 feet into the air, where it is now.
Okay.
Would we both get opportunity?
That would be using your. Oh, I guess you only used your bonus action, not your reaction. Yes, you would also get one.
That is an 8.
An 8 unfortunately misses.
Would my reaction using the Hellish Rebuke be counted for this round or for the next one?
I think it would probably count for this round, actually.
Okay.
Yeah, so I would say you wouldn't get one this time. As it takes off into the air, as you shoot another arrow and it just flies off across the mountain. Chomsky, it is now your turn. The wyvern is currently here on the map, and it is floating about 20 feet up off the ground.
Ooh, that's far. Trying to count them. Each square is 5 yards. That we said 5 feet.
Yeah, 5 feet. 5 feet. 5 foot.
I cannot. I think this is the farthest I can get to it.
Oh, what's your movement?
30 feet.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Actually, that would be here. Oh, no. That you can't move diagonal. You have to move like into zigzag.
Oh.
Yeah, so I think that'd be to the left of this rock right here.
Can you move me? I think I fucked it up.
Oh, yeah. You could get here. 15, 20, 25. Yeah, and it's about 45 feet away from you. So I don't know if you can mount your greatsword that far. Do you want to do a reaction or?
I'll just wait.
Okay. Do you want to hold your action then for something in particular?
Yeah, if it tries to attack me, I'll attack it with my greatsword.
Okay. Okay, great. Okay, Ruby, it is now your turn.
Okay. I would like to run up next to Kyle. Next to
Who's that?
Lucky. Next to Lucky.
15, 20, 25.
Yeah, and cast Cure Wounds.
You cast the Cure Wounds? Okay.
Yep.
What level?
Just level 1.
Level 1? Okay, so yeah, roll a d8 and add your wisdom, right?
I get to add several things.
Oh, yeah?
Because I'm a life cleric.
Oh, what do you have?
Yeah. So that's 15 points.
All right, yeah, Lucky, you heal up 15 points as Ruby reaches out and touches the soft spot on your new tunic where your open belly button is, and the wound starts to heal up, kind of suture itself back together. You can still feel the poison bubbling in your veins. All right, for Emery's turn, Emery kind of takes a step to the right and very, very hesitantly throws a dagger up its way. And that is a 3, so that will not hit. As you see Emery just, and that dagger just end over end, and you see it heading towards the wyvern and just knocks it out of the way with its tail. Yeah, okay, and then we'll bring us back to the top of the round. Sariel.
Ooh, okay. Well, it's still flying around, so bow and arrows, because that's really all I got.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. Woo! Okay, that's a unnatural 20.
Unnatural 20 with disadvantage?
Yeah, because I rolled a 14
Nice.
and then
Nice, that hits.
Yeah. Cool. And then damage.
Yeah, your damage is your dex plus, I think it's a 1d8 for the arrow.
Yeah, I was trying to find my d8.
After that, it'll be you, Lucky.
Oh, and then that is a 10.
10 damage, nice. Yeah, the arrow just into its upper wing as it lets out a nasty cry, but it is still fighting. Okay, nice. Do you want to do anything else? Do you want to move?
Yeah, I'll move. Where is it?
It's 20 feet in the air, where it is, above it, where it's placed.
Okay. Actually, I kind of like where I am right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Lucky, it is your turn.
So, even though it's up in the air, you'd be within 60 feet.
Yeah, it's about 20 feet up in the air.
Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna use one of the charges of the Ring of the Ram.
Oh, okay. Do you have any? I guess you haven't used those. Okay.
I used them, but you gotta re-roll. You gotta roll a d4
Every
at
dawn.
dawn. Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I only got one back, but I'm gonna use that one.
Okay.
Son of a bitch. and I wasted it because I rolled a 9. So
Ooh, yeah. You see the air, the push of air as you let go with your fist towards the sky. It just seems to instinctually know, and it zips around the blast of air as it shoots up into the sky, and you see it punch through a cloud off in the distance. Okay. After that, everyone.
can I
please.
move?
Yes, you can.
Can I move myself?
Does anybody have any flash pods?
25. What am I?
That would have been
30?
funny. I should have used the Rathalos.
I have 30 feet. So I'm gonna try to get over here.
Okay. And I'm doing it from the bottom. So if you can match the bottom with the square that you're trying to get onto.
The bottom. I don't know
Like
what
the
you're
bottom of
talking
the
about.
picture with the bottom of the line. Does that make sense? Yeah, like that. Okay, so you're right up against the wall then.
Is that a wall?
Yeah, it is.
Oh. Yeah, then over
Okay.
there.
Okay, great. Can everyone make a perception check?
With disadvantage?
It would be with disadvantage for a few of you.
Shame that I got a nat 20 on the first one.
Oh no!
11.
Ooh.
Do I add anything to it?
You add your perception bonus. If it'll say on your sheet whether or not what you add to it.
6.
6? Okay.
6.
13.
13? Okay. So I guess the only person you see Emery kind of just instinctually knows, and you see Emery turn and as he's about to yell out, and he says, "I think something's coming," as you see something fly past you up straight into the air, as you see a green, pretend this is green, a green second giant wyvern come through, much bigger than the other one. And it flies up past the cliff, and it flies up right next to you. So it is going to take a claw attack at you, Chomsky, and a stinger attack against you. So for that first one, what's your AC?
It is 20. Do I add anything to my AC? No.
No, I don't think so.
It's 20.
Okay, well, I got a 17, so that does not hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then it takes its stinger. As it's coming down, it will also swing at you with its stinger. Ooh, that is a 10, so that does not hit either. As you manage to duck out of the way using your sword as kind of parrying the blade, the blows as it lands right next to you, and lets out a screech. And the other one,
I think I have earplugs.
the other one will move, seeing that you just healed. Will move right here to attack you, Ruby. And it'll use its bite attack and its stinger against you. So, what is your AC?
14.
14. Okay, so oh gosh, this dice might already have to be retired. So that is a 12. So that does not hit. And then with the stinger, that is a 16.
Okay.
Okay, so you're gonna take a little bit of damage there. Okay, so you take 2d6. That is 3 plus 5, so that is 8 plus 8 plus 4, so you take 12 points of piercing damage. And can you make a Constitution saving throw?
That's a 9.
Ooh, no, unfortunately, as the stinger pierces into you, you see, you feel the poison just fill your system as you take some additional damage. Okay, that's not that bad. 12.
That's not that bad. All right, 12, 35. How much health do you have? 19.
You take 21 points of poison damage as a stinger. I rolled 4 ones. I want that to be clear. As it just stabs into you, and you feel the poison just seeping into your body.
How much health do you have?
Looks
9.
like 16 sessions.
Oh no!
Looks like 16 sessions is the sweet number.
It's the max.
Nothing like a sweet 16. A party. This is the party to end all parties. Wait a minute.
16 candles for 16 graves.
After that, Chomsky, it is your turn. Currently, there is a wyvern right in front of you, roaring out at you. This one, lets out a screech at you, and this one seems bigger than the other one. And it seems to, you see the babies kind of flock behind it, behind the rock.
I attack it with my greatsword.
All right, ain't broke.
Right to the face.
All right, roll to hit.
With disadvantage.
With disadvantage.
All right. That is that is a 10.
Oh, a 10 that does not hit. What about for your second attack?
My second attack. Oh, okay. That is a 21.
That'll hit. Roll for damage.
Oh, yes. God. That is a 12.
Okay, nice. Yeah, you managed to, it blocks your first attack using its stinger in the same way that you blocked its original attacks. But then you do an uppercut towards it, and you do a gash across its chest as it lets out a in pain. Okay, great. Ruby, it is your turn. Currently, there is right in front of you, you see the wyvern. It has just pulled its tail out of your chest. You're looking pretty rough, but it is right in front of you. And it looks hurt, but it doesn't look too badly hurt. But it's right in front of you. You see a second wyvern has just appeared over in front of Chomsky.
It stung you, and it's worried about its own health?
I'd like to get like just on the other side of those rocks.
Okay.
It's not me.
Oh, that's not you. On the right or on the left?
Yeah, to the right. On the other side.
Oh, on here.
No. The rocks. No.
Oh, you want to go over here?
Yes.
Okay, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25?
That's, yeah, right there.
Okay, yeah, you pull up against the rocks as you are bloody and beaten. What do you do?
I cast Lesser Restoration on myself to cure poison.
You are not. You only took
I'm
poison
not
damage.
poisoned.
You're not.
That's excellent.
You are not poisoned, because that would literally. I don't know what you would do. You can do something else with your turn if you'd like.
Okay. Yeah. What else was I gonna do then?
Do you still want to move over there?
Yes.
Okay. You will take an attack of opportunity as it tries to take a bite out of you, and that is a 16 plus 7, so that'll hit.
Okay.
86 plus 4.
Crime.
You have 9 health.
How much health do you have left?
9.
Okay, yeah, as soon as you see these, it turns. As soon as it sees you start to run, you take 13 points of damage as it just takes a chunk out of you, and blood splatters as you fall unconscious. I was really worried one of these wouldn't be a challenge. That's kind of funny.
You were worried one wyvern wouldn't be enough.
So you got about here, and then you just collapse.
You nearly killed me last session with one hit.
So that'll be the end of your turn.
From one wyvern.
You make a death saving throw.
Now there's 2 of them.
At the end of your next turn.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Don't worry, it can't hit me.
Okay. It is Emery's turn. Emery fucking panicked. He runs over here, slinking up right against this, and 5, 10, 15. That'll be just out of this one's range. And since it already used its reaction, you see Emery go down onto a knee slide and pulls out a potion and jams it into your throat. As you down the potion, you heal back. Oh gosh. You heal back 8 points of health. come back, and I rolled a couple ones on that healing potion, so sorry about that. But you
8
come
more
back.
than you had a second ago.
No, it's good.
And Emery looks at you as you're kind of helps you to your feet and says, "We have to get out of here."
Yeah.
Okay, that'll be Emery's turn. Sariel, it is your turn. Sariel, I want to remind you that you have 2 attacks.
Oh, yeah, I do.
As a ranger, and you also have this ability called your Hunter's Mark, which lets you, when you roll to attack, it does an additional 1d6 when you mark a target, and it lets you do different things with it. So that's just something to.
Okay, how do I mark a target? Do I just say, oh, I want that one?
Yeah, and you do a bonus action towards it. That's how you mark it.
Cool. Okay. I'll shoot the one. Are they like? Let's see. Since they're flying,
These 2 aren't flying. They have both landed right now.
Oh, cool. Okay. I'll use my short swords then.
Okay.
I'll take the one closest to me. I'll mark the one closest to me.
Okay.
Yeah.
And oh, damn it. Oh no. Okay, never mind. I thought you were gonna get a flanking bonus, but Lucky is just too far away to do it. So. Okay. Yeah. Roll the hit.
Okay.
So it's yeah. And you make 2 attacks per. So you make technically you'll be making 4 attacks. Each one has disadvantage.
Okay.
So you roll 2 dice for the first.
Dice like 8 times.
Yes.
Okay. So the first one was a 12.
12. 12 doesn't hit, unfortunately.
Okay, it's okay. So 3 more hits.
So for your offhand attack.
That one was a 14.
14 will hit. Do your other attacks first, though.
That one's a 10.
Okay, 10 will not hit.
Okay, and then this one was a 24.
Oh, nice. Yeah, so your 2 offhand attacks will hit.
Sweet. Okay.
So that'll be 1d6 plus your dex, I believe.
Here's the first one. That is a 8.
8 damage, nice.
And this one, do I still include my dex?
I don't think you do for offhand, but.
Okay, well, that's a 5.
Okay, so yeah, you do. Okay, you do a couple more damage to it as the wyvern snaps its attention back towards you, seeing the damage that you just did against it. As it starts, you can see some of the blood like drip onto the rock, and you see it. It almost seems to burn a little pockmark in the rock. Okay, nice. Lucky, it is now your turn. Currently, the wyvern has its back to you. You just saw Ruby go down and Emery run over to heal Ruby back up. And
can I jump on its back and do two-handed strikes with my sword?
yeah, make an athletics check first.
Oh boy. 11.
11? No, I don't think you can. As you kind of get close, you can see the stinger hits you in the side, so you're not able to hop onto its back. But I'll still let you take some swings, and you will have advantage because you're flanking it.
All right, so that first one's a 26.
That'll hit.
The second one is a 24.
Both will hit. Roll for damage.
First one is an 8.
And I'm assuming you moved closer. Right.
Yeah. First one's 8. Second one is 12. So 20 points of damage.
Nice. Good work. Yeah, you see it cuts into its wing and it lets out a howl of pain as it whips around to look at you after that attack towards it. Okay. Nice. Okay, so after that, the wyvern turning its attention towards you again. It will. You know what? I think it's going to. You see it take off into the sky again as it flaps its wings. But first, it will attempt to grapple you, Lucky. So can you roll an athletics check?
12.
I got a 10. So yeah, it tries to claw at you, but you managed to fight it off with your blade as it takes off into the sky and floats about 40 feet above you, kind of doing a small circle, kind of like looking around on the battlefield.
Do Sariel and I get opportunity attacks?
Yes.
Okay.
Advantage or no disadvantage? Or since we're both like, we're still flanked?
I don't know if there's advantage for opportunity attacks. Let's say yes. So yours would just be a regular attack, Aletha.
Okay.
17.
17, that'll hit.
Not one.
Not one? Yeah, that ping! Roll for damage, though, Lucky.
14.
14 points of damage?
Rolled a 10 on my D10.
Oh, my God. You have a crossbow in your offhand, so you'd actually be rolling a d8 because you're not two-handing your longsword.
Couldn't I have used the bonus to just...
All right, sure. So 14.
Since on my last turn, I said I was going to do two-handed with my sword.
Oh, I didn't hear you say that. My bad. Okay. Yeah. Okay, nice. So yeah, that's rough. Yeah, this wyvern looks at you and it looks pretty beat up. But it's still fighting. As it's currently in the sky right now. The other one, it'll take a bite attack towards you and a stinger attack. Actually, no, it's going to also try to grapple you, Chomsky. So can you make an athletics check with disadvantage?
Can I? I got 16.
16? Okay, well, I rolled a natural 20. So you see it just right next to you, just onto both your arms as you just fly up into the air. And you fly about 80 feet up. And then it drops you. And you begin to fall.
Okay.
Can you... if you don't have anything in mind, can you make an acrobatics check to?
Yeah, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna position my greatsword down. Actually, I'm gonna like ride my greatsword down, and then anticipate like right when we're about to hit the like a little bit away from the ground. I'm wearing my boots of striding, so I'm gonna jump off my greatsword just before we hit the ground.
Ooh, that's pretty good. Okay, that'll be okay. Roll an athletics check just to make sure you can get like the positioning on your sword to do it.
With disadvantage?
Yeah.
Oh no! You fucker.
What did you get?
I got a 3.
3 plus what?
Plus 5.
3 plus 5?
So that's an 8.
I'll say you are able to jump off the sword, but you do it kind of awkwardly off of 1 foot. So you will have the damage, but you will be knocked onto the ground prone as you and you just see this like Chomsky-sized hole in the ground. As Chomsky, you have the damage, but
you know what my initial roll was? 15.
What? Oh, buddy, I'm sorry. I'm just told not to pull punches. I just rolled 3 once though, so you should feel good about that. 9. Oh my God.
I think I have 10. The most health. But they're still rolling.
You take, with an unprecedented 6 ones, 20 points of damage.
Oh.
As you, and you go, no, wait, that'd be halved. 10 points of damage. As you are just fine. As the wyvern looks in confusion how you are somehow alive. And roll a d20 for your greatsword also.
With disadvantage?
No, just roll a d20. Just up and down.
Your greatsword's not exhausted.
You stop that. I rolled an 8. I don't add anything, right?
8. No, not in this case. Yeah, as your greatsword, as you jump off of it, that accelerates its fall as you see it just smash into the ground. And you see it gets warped and bent to the side now. As your greatsword, it could be fixed, but not in this combat.
It's a boomerang now.
It might have a better throw weapon now. But right now, your greatsword is in a bad shape right now.
The sacrifices we need to make.
But it was incredible. So I commend you on that. Okay. Chomsky, you are now on the ground. So you can spend half your movement to stand up. This wyvern right here, the purple one, has it's 80 feet up in the air. So what do you do?
I definitely get up.
Okay, so that's half your movement. So you have probably another 12 feet. 15, yeah.
And then I cast shield on myself.
Okay, add +2 to your AC. Is that a bonus action or is that your main action?
I think that's my main action. It's a first level spell, so it's not.
Oh, but you can't cast it as a bonus action. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, and this glowing shield hums in front of you for a second, and then it dissipates.
It's a +5 to my AC.
Nice. For how long?
Till I get attacked.
Okay, great.
Or no. Until the start of my next turn.
Okay, great. Okay, nice. This wyvern. Okay, so the purple one. Did the red one do anything? I don't think it did. Just so I don't miss its turn. It turns after those nasty blows towards you. It turns and looks back at you, Lucky, as it lets out a roar as it lunges forward with its teeth bloodied and bits of carcass still stuck in it. It's going to roll to hit you. What is your AC?
17.
17. Okay, so that's a 15, so that won't hit. And then with its stinger, it will. Ooh, I rolled an 18. So yeah, the stinger, once again, as it goes for the bite, you dodge out of the way, and then the stinger comes around the side as you get hit by that. Can you make a Constitution saving throw?
Natural 20.
Yeah. So first, you will take 11 points of piercing damage as it just jams into your shoulder, and you can feel the poison start to go into you, but you flex the poison back out, but you'll still take half damage for it. So you will take 76 half.
And then
that is a 6. Oceanic King confirmed.
Since it missed the first attack, can I use one of my superiority die to do riposte and make a reaction attack?
Yes, you can.
Modified 20.
That'll hit.
18. Two-handed.
Oh my gosh.
So that'll be 7, and then the soup die is 8. So another 12 points of damage.
Okay. Halved, you take 16 points of poisoning damage. As even resisting it's that potent. How much damage did you do to it?
12.
12? Nice. Good work. Yeah, this wyvern's looking pretty bad. As you see it, you cut into its chest, and it's starting to breathe pretty heavily as it turns and looks at you, and then it looks at its babies across the way as it kind of remains steadfast. Okay, nice. So, Chopsky, it is now your turn. Oh, that was your turn. You casted shield on yourself. So, Ruby, what is your turn? What are you doing?
As a bonus action, I'm casting spiritual weapon on the smaller wyvern.
Okay, yeah. What weapon are you creating?
Let's just go with a good old scythe there. First damage equals 1d8.
Is it not dodgeable? Do you have to make a?
An attack roll. Yeah.
And you're currently not close enough to attack it with. You're standing right there, so you need to get a little bit closer.
Spiritual weapon is a
spell.
spell.
It's a projectile?
Yeah.
Oh, so it's a ranged spell attack.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I didn't know it was a ranged spell attack.
Yeah, it's within 60 feet.
Okay, great.
It's a floating spectral weapon.
Oh, I thought you had to wield it to use it. Okay,
No.
great. Yeah, roll to hit then.
That's a 16.
16, that'll hit.
plus-
Yeah, that's
Okay.
good.
And then
Yeah, as you create this this scythe. Nice.
that's a plus 7. So it's 14.
Yeah, so the rest of you see 14, you said?
Yep.
Oh my god, spiritual weapon is so fucking good. Yeah, so you, gosh, 14 points of damage. That's gross. Yeah, as you do this nasty blow to this wyvern, all of you see this giant scythe just appear out of nowhere. As you see all these ravens flock towards this one spot and then form the scythe as it takes a swing on its own and cuts into the wyvern, cutting one of its legs off as it hobbles. Yeah, it's looking real bad. Okay,
That
Ruby,
was my bonus action.
you can cast that as a bonus action?
It's a bonus action spell.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna heal myself with Cure Wounds level 1.
Okay, great. Marking off your spell slots?
Yep.
Okay, great.
And that's a 12.
That is a 12. Nice. Okay, so you heal for 12 points of damage. Emery kind of moving turns towards the wyvern that you're fighting. And attempts a couple of blade attacks towards it. And has advantage because it is flanking, so that will hit. So with an 11, that will hit, so it'll do 1d4 plus sneak attack damage. So that is 4 plus 8, 9, 13, 14. 14 points of damage towards the purple wyvern as it just and turns and looks towards him now. As as no one has hit the purple wyvern.
What?
Okay.
I hit it.
You hit it? Oh, you hit it once, right? Oh, you did hit it once, didn't you?
Yeah.
Oh, I put it under the baby. I thought I put it under the baby's mouth.
No.
I was like, I did a pretty good. I think I did 12 damage to it.
Okay. Nice. Okay, after that, sorry, it'll be at the top of the round. Right now, there's a wyvern right in front of you. It's looking pretty weak.
Yeah. Yep.
What do you?
I'll dual wield my swords.
Okay.
Yeah,
Can you give me the player's handbook? Okay, yeah. Roll the hit.
Cool. Can I mark it again?
It stays marked once you mark it.
Oh, cool. 11.
11. No.
Okay. Oh man, let's help. Oh, okay. It was a 20, but with disadvantage, it's the 23.
A 23.
Yeah, but I got a natural 20 on the.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Oh, that's a 1. Okay. Yep, that's a 1. And then this is the last one, which is a 12.
Okay, nice. So one of them hit, it sounds like.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, roll for damage.
7.
Nice. Okay, how do you want to do it?
Let's see. Oh man, it's gonna be heartbreaking because it's probably looking at its kids.
It is. You can see it. It's bloodied stump leg, and it turns towards its babies, which have got a little bit closer, and you can see them chirping out towards its mother.
Sweep the leg.
It doesn't have one.
No mercy.
But Sensei.
Man, I'm proud. Like Sariel's in tears at this point because she's just like, she like animals were the only thing comforting her when she was kind of herself.
Mm-hmm.
So, but she friends are more important to her than that, and so yeah, she's looks at the mom again and just drives the sword like right at the base of the head where it meets the neck, just so it's quick and as painless as it can be.
Yeah, it turns towards you and it takes a lunge at you, and you quickly sidestep it with tears streaming down your face. You just bring the sword and you just almost like the fish bat, you just cut it at the back of its neck, and it just slams to the ground. You see all the babies start crying out as they turn and see its father dead.
Oh,
okay.
it's his dad? Okay. And then after that, I'm gonna...
Oh, it's a dad? I don't feel so bad anymore.
Well, still, regardless, I'm gonna fall to the ground to my knees and just kind of like take a moment. I'm gonna drop my sword to my side, just like that.
It's not over yet.
I'm exhausted. Okay. I'm sad.
Lucky, it is your turn. There's a corpse of a wyvern right in front of you, and you see another one off in the distance a little bit.
How far can I get here? I'm just gonna move around.
Oh, who did that? That's really good.
Oh, me.
That's well done.
Whoa.
Thank you.
Sad. And y'all were worried. Look at this. You guys are doing fine.
So
Somebody died almost.
Multiple people died almost.
A healer.
Yeah, where's Rocco when we need her?
What can I do here? DX.
Right. What are you doing?
So what would it be? So if I don't use my sword at all, can I make 2 hand crossbow attacks?
Do you have the reload ability?
I don't know. I took the crossbow expert feat. I don't know if that.
I don't know either. Because crossbow, it does. Hello.
Can I say hi to everyone?
Yeah, come on in. Hello. It's Sarah.
Whoa!
Hi, friends.
Hey!
I just wanted to stop in and see if you guys are all still alive.
Who's that stranger?
Barely.
Oh, they can't hear you.
Oh, okay, great. Bye.
No, they can hear you. No.
Talk into the microphone.
Hi!
Oh, hey.
Hey, how are you doing?
Are you joining now?
No, I have to go to bed in an hour.
That's when we're gonna stop playing, in an hour. Sounds like you can join for an hour.
Shower. Sorry, it's not.
Oh no, I see. I get it.
Yeah. Okay, I just wanted
Bye,
to
bye.
because I miss you all.
Miss you too. See you this weekend. I'm excited.
Yeah. See you on Friday and Sunday.
Yes. Friday at 8.
Cool. Are you guys still going to the brunch and all that?
Yep.
On Sunday?
That's the
I think
plan.
so, yeah.
Okay, cool. I'll see you then. Bye, Carl. Bye, Kyle.
Have a good night.
Bye.
Oh, so are you gonna be here on
Huh?
Friday? I'm talking to Oceana.
I'm down in Seattle area for like 3 weeks.
Okay. Well, we invited Sarah and Amelia. Are you still going by Amelia? You said future Gwen earlier.
No, Gwen. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Sorry, I didn't say that.
No problem. Gwen, we invited them to our house for games on Friday. So if you're around, you are also welcome to come over.
Oh, I'd love to.
We're gonna have a pizza party because pizza's the one good food.
Wait, Alita. We can't promise pizza.
Okay. We're not promising pizza, but we're promising games.
Because it's gonna be late, so we don't want you all starving waiting for pizza.
Yeah.
Well, okay. We'll just get like breadsticks.
You can make 2 attacks also if you have crossbow expert. Kyle.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I will say, just for like rule's sake, I use my bonus action to sheath my sword and then take 2 hand crossbow attacks.
Okay, nice. So yeah, we're doing that on Reddit if you'd like to come and/or Sunday.
Although the only game that I have is like 4-person, so
I mean, we're gonna play Smash.
We're playing
pretending
Smash.
we're not
that
playing
was
Smash.
what I was thinking.
Bring your controller.
I got my 4 thing.
Oh.
Can you play 8 people?
I haven't tried.
Okay, well we'll have to.
Is it considered flanked right now?
I don't know if you can flank with ranged.
So that first one is a 21.
That'll hit.
Second one doesn't hit.
Okay. So 1d6.
So 5 points of damage.
Nice. Yeah, the arrow thunks into it. And you see it. It doesn't even seem to notice the hit into it. Okay. Nice. So it'll be the wyvern's turn, and no, watching. It's pretty pissed. You see it mutter something in a roar, and you see these 3 start to run off in this direction as it turns and it barrels through you two, Emery and Chomsky. Can you make a? You can make an attack of opportunity if you'd like. Nice.
How close is it to me? Because I have reach with the scythe.
You have reach.
Yeah.
You could also as well.
What? It's
Emery
covered
does.
me.
It's on top of Chomsky.
It's just for a second. As Emery does 7 points with a dagger, it throws it.
I'm definitely gonna take an attack of opportunity if I'm under it.
Yeah. You do it, please. What did you get?
I think it's 8. Can I add my proficiency?
Yeah, it's
And
proficiency
strength.
plus your strength.
Okay, then that's 8.
You have +8? How?
3 plus 3 is 6 plus 2 is 8.
Not to your damage.
Oh,
You have to roll a hit first.
fuck.
I'm gonna use my great club.
Oh, that's right. You have a great club, not your great axe.
It's an okay club.
Fine, you've convinced me. I'll use my great axe.
No, do it.
That's a
Yeah.
14.
That'll hit. Roll for damage.
I want to try to hit its head.
Okay.
Try to stun it.
Nice. All right. Yeah. Roll the hit
That
disadvantage.
is a 15.
with disadvantage. Nice. That'll hit. Roll for damage.
My original roll was 10, but that wasn't with my proficiency and stuff. I'm gonna attack with my great club.
He's gonna do his great axe. He's walking back on what he said.
No. That is a 12.
Oh, gross. Yeah, you do
It's like-
12 points of damage as the 3 of you just cut into it, but it seems to ignore all the blows. As it rushing towards you, Sariel, the person that killed its partner, I'd like you to make it's going to attempt to grapple you again. Can you make an athletics check? With disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
What did
Yes.
you get?
Wait, with disadvantage?
Yes.
15.
Okay, it got a 23, so it
Fuck.
just picks you up.
have
Uh,
5.
It flies over the cliff edge with you in tow. It's about 6. Oh no, she's gone. 60 feet.
I'm gonna throw you my sword.
I've seen this before. I've seen this movie.
Wait just a sec. Wait, I can fix this. Move it back.
Oh,
Here, wait, I can fix this.
you got rid of it.
Maybe. I don't know. Just a sec. Okay. Oh, what happened? Okay, there we go.
It's still gone.
What the? Where did it go?
Could you bring the picture back?
I don't know. Wait,
What did you do?
I don't know. It kind of got weird. Okay.
Well,
Just,
regardless, we know where you're at.
Yeah, wait, I'm bringing you to the front so that, there we go.
Okay, so yeah. Oh. Okay, great. Oh, can you unclick yourself from it?
Yeah, I'm unclicked.
Okay. Oh, it's not letting me pick you up anyway. There we go. Yeah, so you're being carried away. You're about looking over the cliffside. You look down and you see you are over 100 feet from the bottom as it is picking you up and it is flying you out.
Cool.
What do you do? And I'll let you all take an action. Actually, it'd be Chomsky next. Let me take that back. Chomsky, it is your turn.
Man, that's really far away.
Yeah, so you could get 10, 15, 20. You could get right up to the cliff's edge, and it would be about 40 feet if you have something in mind.
Yeah, let me think about it. Or all right, let me.
But it's about 40 feet away.
Yeah, I'm gonna
off the cliffside, but it's kind of about even from the ground. So
I'm gonna hurl firebolt at it.
Nice.
Spell ranged spell attack.
Yep. Yes, it is. So add your ranged spell attack modifier. It should be on your character sheet.
Sweet. So do I roll a d20?
Yes, it's d20 plus your spell attack modifier.
That is a unnatural 20.
That'll hit. Roll for damage.
Oh.
Ooh.
That's another 12er.
12 points of damage. Okay. Yeah, you do. Okay, gross. Yeah, so it looks pretty bloodied. Let's see if it drops you. Oh no, it just barely hangs on to you. As you see, it almost drops you. Sorry, but it manages to keep up, hang on to you. Thank God for that +4 strength. Okay. After that, it'll be Ruby's turn.
How far away from the cliff?
It's about 40 feet
40 feet.
from the cliff's edge.
Oh gosh, I can't make it that far. Okay. Well, I run as close to the cliff's edge as I can get.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Oh my gosh.
You're going for the lasso of your dreams.
Oh, I don't think I can do it.
You could set for the alley-oop, maybe. I don't know.
I wanted to use some of my Gelmer's glue, actually.
Oh my god.
It's not gonna work. So I'm gonna cast, what's the spell? Bless. That's also too far away. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, from where you are, it's about 50 feet.
Yeah.
80-foot fly speed. It's pretty good.
I guess I'll cast Mass Healing Word. So
Can that reach her?
it's a range of 60 feet.
60 feet? Yeah, I'd say that can work.
Okay.
Okay, and everyone else gets it as well?
Yes, up to 6 creatures of my choice.
Okay, so you choose everyone.
All my buddies
Okay.
gain. That's a.
That's the
4.
4.
Plus. Casting ability modifier. 8 plus 3. So that's 11.
11? Okay, you all heal for 11 points of damage as Ruby sets out a mass cure cast healing word, healing you all a bit, including you, Sariel.
Okay, can I go over my health limit?
Nope.
Okay.
Were you at full before?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Then it'll be Emery's turn. Emery. 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah. You see Emery as Emery's running over. You see Emery pull out looks like an incredibly long set of rope as kind of having it already in a lasso for some strange reason. You're not sure why. Attempts to throw it. Attempts to try to get it to you, Rilka, Sariel, or the...
Come to a really long throw to get it to Rilka.
Yeah. Not enough rope.
Throw of a lifetime.
No, and with a 5 plus 1, that'll be a 6. So you just see the rope
Damn
about
it.
20 feet short. That'll be Emery's turn. Sariel, it is your turn. And after that, it'll be Lucky's turn as well.
Oh boy. Okay. So
you could hold your action if you'd like, or you can attempt to break the grapple. You are about 110, 120 foot drop. Depending on if you catch that first cliff landing, it might be longer if you don't.
yeah, I'll just hold my action.
Okay.
Actually, wait. Can I try to like climb up on it?
Yeah. How about you'll have to attempt to break the grapple first to do that, I would say.
Oh god.
Can you make an athletics check then?
Okay. With disadvantage or advantage?
With disadvantage.
Or okay. I'll do my best. Ooh, that is a 11.
I rolled a 7. So yeah, you managed to break out of its grapple. Can you make an acrobatics check to, what are you trying to do? Climb onto its back?
Yeah, like kind of just work my way up like the where I am, which I'm guessing is its claw, and then just kind of like using leverage from like where the wing starts and where like the foot is to kind of push myself up.
Okay. Yeah, make an acrobatics check then.
That's a 1.
Okay, you managed to break your claw, your grip out of the claws as you're climbing up, and one of its scales from where you see you grab onto a crossbow bolt that you see on its chest to give yourself some leverage as you see it just pops out as you fly backwards and you attempt to grab at air. Make an acrobatics check. No, make a just make a dexterity saving throw.
Do I do that with disadvantage too?
I think it is. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, actually, that's not bad. That is a dexterity throw. Okay, so that is a 22.
22 with disadvantage?
Yeah, I got a 17 and then I got a 16. So
you don't plummet to your death. You manage to grab onto its talon again, and you are hanging on as it's now.
I was expecting like a tree branch, like in between the lions. That one guy.
Cliffhanger. Lucky, it is your turn. You just saw all this happen. You saw her fall off and then re-catch herself onto one of the legs of the wyvern. It is about, well, it's pretty far from you. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. It's about 85 feet from you.
I'm going to move over here.
Oh, okay.
And then I'm going to use Thaumaturgy to make the sound of a baby wyvern crying out just on the like other side of this rock.
Ooh. Make a deception check.
Oh, what is that? Deception? 9.
Well, I rolled a 3 with a -3, so you see it. It kind of whips its head back, hearing the crying out, and it it turns back and starts. It's going to start flying its way back. Okay. Sario, as it is flying back, it seems a little less unperturbed by you right now. Make an athletics check to hang on.
Oh, that's with disadvantage. I forget. Oh, okay. That is a 13.
Yeah. No, you don't. 13. Yeah, as you're trying to hang on to its leg, it flips you off, and you are not flying 100 feet down thanks to the angle when it lets go. You are flying straight into a brick wall, the wall, about 10 feet, 10 feet below the cliff's edge, as it is now flying over here towards its children. And you smash into this wall, and you take 9 points of bludgeoning damage as you into the wall. Can you make an athletics check to hang on to? Can you make a strength saving throw to hang on to the cliff wall?
Yeah.
This is your favorite terrain, so you don't have disadvantage.
Oh, I don't?
No.
Oh, cool. Okay, well, that's a 12 then.
12? Yeah, you just managed to barely hang on to the cliff wall as you see the wyvern fly past, but you don't have the strength to carry yourself back up as the mother comes over and checks on its babies, turning and looking, and it's looking around, checking in on the 3 babies. And its back is currently towards you.
Okay.
And that will be the wyvern's turn. Chomsky, it is your turn. The wyvern seems unconcerned with you all now. Just so you know.
God, it's so far away. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I can move. To here. Will that be close enough to?
That is not you.
Oh. What? Oh, yeah. This guy was here.
Mm.
I can get closer.
10, 15, 20, 25. Yep, you could get in range.
God. I'm going to use... Oh, man. I'm going to cast Firebolt again.
Okay. Yeah, roll to hit. And is that a ranged spell attack?
Yes.
Okay. Would that be a disadvantage being that close?
I'm still exhausted, I guess.
I guess that would be. I guess you'd still be at disadvantage either way, so never mind.
That is a 19.
19, that'll hit. Roll for damage.
$16?
16? Oh, gross. Yeah, you do 16 points of damage as the fire lances into its back and it lets out a...
Since that's a cantrip, I have War Magic, so I can use... I can have a weapon attack as a bonus action.
Okay, yeah. Roll the hit.
I'm gonna...
That's a cantrip? Firebolt's a cantrip?
Yeah.
Oh my god, you did 16 points of damage?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Because it's at 5th level, or once we hit level 5,
It gets good.
Yeah, that's real fucking good. Okay, yeah.
I'm gonna swing my great axe.
Okay. So you
But I have
drop the club and what?
I have disadvantage, right? So
Yeah.
my first roll 1, my second roll 3. So
You just
I'm not gonna hit.
yeah, you just managed to like as you're getting your swing wild, you thunk it into the rock next to you. Okay, nice. Ruby, it is now your turn. This wyvern's looking pretty bad. The one over by its babies.
Okay. Well, I want to go to the cliff's edge
Okay.
and spider climb my way down to Sariel if I can.
Okay, 5, 10,
Aw,
15.
thanks.
Yes, you can.
Okay. Like, how is she holding on?
Like one hand, like hanging, like nothing else is like caught her.
Then I'm gonna try to get a good. I'm still using like the spider climb, but I'm holding on, so I'm gonna try to grab the other hand.
Okay. Make an athletics check with advantage, Sariel.
That's an 18.
18? Yeah, with Ruby's help, you managed to help just get a better hang on, and you are right at the cliff. You're not off the cliff yet. You're right at the top.
Oh, thank goodness.
Okay. Okay, nice.
Thank you.
For Emery's turn, Emery goes over here to help you up the rest of the way and pulls you up. Off the cliff side, you are just right next to a cliff of death, as opposed to
On it.
on it.
Thank you.
Yeah, and sorry, it'll be your turn now.
Okay.
Oh. And the babies. Move a little bit more this way. And you can see that they're running away now.
The babies are?
The babies and the mother.
Okay.
But it appears the babies can't fly. Otherwise, they would have. The mother would have flown away with its 80-foot fly speed.
I mean, like, how many wyverns do we need for the thing?
If you do a good carve, you judge you would only need one. If you carved it correctly, did everything fine, like no one really fucked up too badly.
Well, Chomsky's a tinker. Okay. I say that I'm just gonna. It was your uncle's thing. Anyways, I think we're good with just the one wyvern, so I'm not gonna do anything. I'll just move over here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you move a little bit farther away from the cliff. Lucky, it'll be your turn.
Yeah, Lucky's got bloodlust and he's pissed off, so
okay.
He's gonna move over, whatever, here.
Okay. Roll the hit with advantage.
In the meantime, he holstered the hand crossbow and he's gonna two-hand attack with the sword.
Nice.
Or sword. So it's a 21.
Roll hit.
And 9.
9 will not hit, but the first one will hit. So.
And I'm also going to use action surge to take 2 more swings at it.
Oh God. Okay. So roll the hit then.
13.
That'll hit.
And modified 20.
Those 3 will hit. Roll for damage.
Ooh. So that is. I'm just gonna tally it up real quick. 10 and another 10 and so 31 total.
31. Okay, yeah. As you you manage to running up, jumping off the rock, you bring up onto its back as you just take your sword and you just start plunging it down into its back as it, and then you just one last time of stabbing it in the back. You see it just, and you manage to jam it inside its rib as it lets out one last, and it collapses onto the ground, dead. As you just continue to stab at its body, as the 3 baby wyverns run over to its mother, seeing you on top of it, and they kind of roar at you a little bit. For the wyverns,
We're the mother now.
Are we out of combat? Or the baby's gonna try to fight me?
They're rolling for initiative right now.
No. No. They kind of hop up around you, and they're two of them are nudging at its mother, and you see a white one with like a patch of pink on its face, like a big pink spot. One of them manages to stab you with its tail. Can you make a Constitution saving throw? Yeah.
Natural 20.
Yeah, so you take you take 7 points of damage between its little stinger and its and the little bit of poison it has as it lets out a gnarl towards you. And it's like hopping up, and the three of them have now hopped off, and they're like hopping around you. They're not attacking you, except for the white one with the spot. But they're just hopping in front of you now. And I would say now you're out of combat.
Okay, and then for out of combat, I'm going to use the Thaumaturgy cantrip again to boom my voice louder and just roar back at them.
Make an intimidation check.
15.
15. They, as terrifying as that was to them, they managed to kind of stand their ground as they run back over to their mother, not in fear, but trying to push her back to like they're keep nudging her. And you see a couple of them trying to lick their mother's face. They're trying to like kind of cover the wound with their tail, trying to, but no, they don't run off in terror with a 16.
Let's tame it.
I wanted to do that. I want to comfort it. It must be so sad.
Well, we should get what we came here for.
Yeah, I carve the. I carved the one I'm next to. That's the mother?
Yes, that is the mother.
Yeah, I carved that one.
Okay, when you get close, the three of them, they run right up to you, and they kind of body block when you pull out your knife. They kind of stand in front of you, kind of chirping at you with like little growls. Like, you can still attempt to do it.
I'm going to cast. I'm just
Fireball.
Thunderweave.
It's just like 3 chicken wings, like turkeys, like done on Christmas Day.
I don't know what to do. Should I kill them?
Chomsky, the dad's over here.
I know, but the mom has better stuff. Yeah, I go over there.
Okay. The 3 kind of hop after you, just kind of popping along.
They hop after me?
Yeah, they're not very fast, so they kind of take their wings.
I run. All right, I'm going to distract these. You carve.
Who are you talking to?
Cut the wings. Somebody. Ruby, do it.
Okay. I go over to the mom.
You go over to the mom?
Curve, I guess.
Oh, wait, you go to the mom? I thought you were going to the dad.
Oh, what are you doing?
I'm like running away. I'm like, I guess I'm leading them away.
Okay.
Distracting them. I'm gonna make it look like I'm gonna go carve the dad. They follow me. I hope.
Yeah, they follow after you and they're kind of cheeping at you. So you head over. And
Somebody's got to.
This might take a little bit, just so you know.
How long?
I mean, to carve this correctly, it'd probably at least take 10 minutes. If you're just trying to get the wings.
Someone should keep an eye out. Remember what they said about the hill giants?
Who said what about hill giants?
The hill giants keep some of them as pets.
Oh, I'm like the opposite of a giant.
We just walked into somebody's backyard and murdered their
murdered their
Labradors.
dogs.
Is there any way of telling if these baby wyverns are like, will they be able to take care of themselves?
Make a nature check.
14?
14. You get the sense that they're gonna have a real tough time not being able to fly on their own. You think it'd be very difficult for them to survive.
We can teach them. We're gonna go on a ship. It used their parents. It's gonna use their wings.
This D&D group, Kevin, and airships, and wyverns. It's a weird common trope.
Don't we have that thing that can make animals? Could we
We can make animals?
leave them something
Leave them something to eat.
to eat?
One meal is not going to be enough to sustain them for.
You can always try to tame them and keep them as pets.
Yeah, we should do that.
I'm gonna start following after the babies following Chomsky.
I'm
Sword still out, dripping.
Can I try to talk to them?
I just flash a look at whoever is near.
Oh wait, yeah, I have talked to animals. I could talk to them.
Two of them kind of cower at you, towards you, lowering their heads, and the third one, with the white one with its pink spot, looks up and growling at you. And you see its tail kind of whip in, and it just kind of deflects off your armor, just ting 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 ting, as it's like trying to nibble, bite at you as well, but it's not doing anything.
To me or Sariel?
To you.
Oh.
You first.
I start to carve.
Yeah, make a survival check.
13.
13. Yeah, you managed to just kind of start carving off its wings.
Jesus.
And how do you do it?
Oh gosh. Crude dagger would probably not work. It's my scythe.
You're using your scythe.
It's kind of like a can opener where you're
Yeah, you're able to well enough cut off just kind of the membrane of it.
Oh god.
For one of the wings before one of the babies, kind of seeing that, they run over, they kind of hop over to you, and they kind of all surround you, just kind of chirping at you.
Now that are they following Ruby now?
They're in front of Ruby, yes.
I go to the
dad.
And you were carving the mom?
Yeah.
And that's the one that
the big one.
The big one. Okay, yeah. So I go to the mom and start carving that one.
Okay, make a survival check with disadvantage.
Can't escape.
You gotta rest up, man. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, that's a 10.
10. That is just what you need. You managed to carve one of the wings up. You almost fuck it up. How are you doing it? Do you have a tool that you're using? Or
do I have a tool?
Yeah.
No, I don't have tools.
I'm
gonna use
Don't say your great sword.
My
He's gonna use-
longsword.
He's gonna use the great club, idiot.
I'm
Make a-
softening it.
You make a lovely pudding.
I
Yeah.
very carefully with my scalpel of a longsword.
Emery walks up to you and says, I have a dagger for you if you'd like to use that instead.
This is so much nicer. And then I take the dagger and then start carving.
Yeah, you are able to carve off the membrane of its wing. At that point, kind of realizing you see the one with the white one with its pink spot, it heads over towards you, Chomsky, and the other two stay in front of you, Ruby.
Oh, Chomsky.
All right,
This is
I carve a little faster, and I start kind of making a makeshift cloak out of the like hide, and I put it on.
Make a survival check with disadvantage. I guess you already have disadvantage.
It's a nat one.
Yeah, you just fuck up the rest of it. You
Just the hide. I'm done with the wings.
Yeah, you did one wing.
Yeah,
So
or
I
the
have
one wing.
So you only needed two.
Okay.
But yeah, you just fuck up its hide. It's just basically like a bloody clot between all the stab marks on it and all the everything that's been ruined. There's nothing left of its hide really.
Well, I can't wear it anymore.
I'm curious what your idea was, but
Well, I'm just gonna try. I was going to try.
I'm the dad. Hello. Trying to weekend at Bernie's and also at the same time Mrs. Doubtfire, these poor baby wipers.
Hello.
Yeah, I feel bad, but like I don't know. Do you have any solutions that you all are trying to work through, or?
I mean, I was gonna try to reason with them or apologize and cast Speak with Animals.
Okay. Yeah, you cast Speak with Animals, and it technically is not a beast. It is a dragon.
It's just like, oh, I don't know.
Yeah, so it kind of doesn't understand, but you can still make you can make a nature check.
Okay. That is a oh, that's a 22.
22. Yeah. Are you calming down the one or the other two?
Probably just the one, since that one seems the most agitated, like with everything.
Okay.
The pink
You managed to calm it down, and it looks angry. It looks like Sasuke, how after its village is destroyed, it looks like that, but it's not. It calms down.
I mean, it has every right to be angry, and I tell it that. I'm like, you have every right to be sad and angry.
It walks over to the cliff and it starts jumping up and down.
Oh. It's gonna commit suicide. Is that what you're saying?
And it's looking at you expectantly.
Oh, I'll walk over to it
my God.
with caution.
It's tricking you. It's gonna push you over the edge.
And it's like looking over the edge. And it make a perception check.
Oh, it's one of the giants, isn't it? Ooh. With disadvantage or normally?
It's your favorite terrain, so no, just normal.
Well, perception. That is a 9.
A 9?
Mm-hmm.
You see a faint rustle in the trees, and you don't see anything in particular, but you see one very good-looking horse running for its fucking life, and it looks. You can see another horse being pulled by its reins. It looks like its reins have been chewed through, and it is running with another horse. If you look closely, you can see it is Lucky's horse. Running with like it looks like who else had a what's the
We all had horses.
you all had horses.
We all
You only
had
see one other horse besides Lucky's horse. I can't remember what's your horse's name again?
Giuseppe.
Giuseppe. You see Giuseppe and Chomsky's horse like being pulled along, and you don't see anything else, but you see a lot of rustling in the trees.
Hey, I'll call it to Lucky. Hey, Lucky, your horse is kind of running away.
And then you feel the slightest push from behind. Can you make an athletics? Can you make a strength saving throw? With disadvantage.
Yeah. Oh, with disadvantage?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, that got worse. That's a 6.
Yeah, you just barely managed to hang on as you feel a bump behind you, and you see the white one. It's like pushing its head against you, but you managed to keep your feet. It was a DC of 5.
Can I grab its head and just like pet it?
It doesn't like it when you do it, but you kind of do because it's a small little baby wyvern, so it's just meow, 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 and you're just like kind of stroking it. Okay. And what are you two doing? Are you trying to calm the other two? You could attempt to carve more Chomsky if you'd like.
We have the wings.
Yeah, y'all, we go. There's a large rustling in the woods.
I'm actually gonna try to collect the poison from the membrane.
Emery actually already walks over to you, and you see that he's He's already started cutting off the one you're in front of, and he, with good precision, actually, he cuts off the tail.
Sweet. I say, Emery, I knew we brought you for a reason. Can you do the other one too? Can I have that one?
We should get out of here.
And Emery looks over at you and goes, "I mean, this is some good poison, though. Are we sure we really want? I mean." We've already destroyed its home, killed its parents. I mean,
we're gonna make jerky out of the carcasses.
What?
Since sorry, y'all mentioned something. Can I look out?
Yes, you can.
Perception check. Where do I roll? That's a good. That's 22.
Okay, nice. Can you make a strength saving throw as well? As the white one just tries to bunce you off as well.
More than a 5.
Okay, then yeah,
that's
you're
a
fine.
6.
Yeah, you're fine as well. As the white one pops out and it tries to bunce you off as well. But you see Emery go over to the other body, and he asks one of you, "Can you distract the other two for a moment while I try to do this?"
See anything else?
You see.
Oh. Yeah.
Hang on one sec. You see off in the distance a rustling. Let's do yours. Sorry, what did you have in mind?
Oh, I was gonna do an animal handling check for the other two.
Okay.
See if I can like use them.
Okay. Yeah. Roll.
Should I do 2 since there's 2?
No, just do 1.
That is a 24.
Okay. You do manage to calm the other two, so Emery's able to carve, and Emery, whoops, bunces the dice over, and after that, loses the dice. And then after that, you see Emery, they extract 2 vials of poison, and they hand it to you, Chomsky.
Sweet.
It says, "I'm just going to keep the other 2 for myself, if you don't mind." But here you go.
How many did he give me? 2 also?
2. Yeah,
Sweet.
they gave you 2.
Thanks, Emery.
Emery kind of pats you on the back. It's like, "What are murderers for?"
You didn't do anything.
I suppose you're right, but I still did a little bit here and there. I saved Ruby's life.
You saved Ruby's life.
And Ruby, you see off in the distance, kind of rustling. You see this large, and it's a ways away because it's hundreds of feet away, but just off in the distance, you see a bear. You see a group of bears, and you see one of them chewing on looks like the head of a horse, and You don't have a good look at it. With an 18, though, you were able to see
22.
22. Oh yeah, 22. You're able to make out a pod of owl bears. And it looks like there's like the corpse of a horse like flops out of the woods for a second as it pulls it. One of the owl bears pulls a claw talon back into the bush and drags the body back away.
Oof.
Oh my god. I think I remember this area
So
from a different adventure.
No, you're still in the same habitat, but this is just a weird coincidence.
Oh, I was like, wait a second.
But so all three of them kind of hop over together, and they're all looking at all of you. Emery goes, "Well, what do you think we should do with them all? Killing them seems like the right thing, but I don't think I have it in me to do something like that. I mean, look at these; these are just poor kids, you know." And you can see that they've kind of curled up next to their dead mother. They're kind of asleep.
Are they big enough to ride?
No. For you? No. No. They're.
Oh, I still have some of that meat from the
They're like a
fire,
decent
the
sized
barbecue
dog.
in the cave.
You mean the? Oh, you
Okay.
do?
Yeah, I took some for
Some
later
of that
because
meat
we had
isn't good. A lot of that meat probably doesn't smell
gotta
very good,
smell
but it's
awful.
yeah, the hobgoblin meat.
Where have you been keeping this?
Everyone's been
My
wondering why you
travel
stink
sack.
so badly.
I haven't been able to shower, you know. I'll try to offer that was probably offensive though.
You see, yeah, you see the white one kind of wakes up and it sees you handing it, and it takes a chomp out of it and starts ripping it to bits, and it rips it into 3 chunks, sharing it and waking up the other 2. Remember goes, yeah, what meat was that again? I just thought I should ask. That doesn't look very good. Are you sure they should be eating something like that?
Well, you know,
It doesn't look like it's organic or anything.
yeah, I wasn't gonna eat it. Thought I'd see if they'd like it.
Yeah, they're eating it regardless of whether or not they like it.
So
Figured they might be hungry since, you know, we killed both of their parents.
You see them all break into tears. No.
They
No
also
concept of human language. You're fine. Okay. Yeah. So what? Emery's like. So are we leaving them? Are we?
From behind the rest of the group, I've just kind of been standing by myself this whole time. Blade still out, covered in wyvern blood. Well, they're going to die. That's not the right voice.
Sexier.
They're gonna die one way or another. So I guess the decent thing to do would be put them down. If y'all can't stomach that, like you wanted to back away from killing the others, I will do that too. To ease everyone's
Or we could-
consciences.
them.
I'll help.
Or we could keep them.
Pulls out longsword.
I'm gonna walk up and try to comfort or like bring one of them in, and then once it gets kind of close, just
I'm gonna stop Lucky from doing that because
Oh god.
Okay. Yeah, Ned, you walk over to Lady and
pretty much, yeah.
It's in like the 2nd episode of Game of Thrones. Ned has to
Okay.
kill his daughter's dog, and it's like the most heartbreaking moment in the series. Weirdly enough, you start heading over there. Sariel, what do you do to stop him then?
I'm just gonna stand in between Lucky and the Wither with my arms spread out. Can't do this.
What do you mean we can't do this? We came up here to kill wyverns to get wings. We killed both their parents. We leave them, they're gonna die, and that's the inhumane thing to do. Y'all wanted to come up here in the first place, so we're gonna see the mission through. These are the consequences of your actions. So,
my actions. This is Emery's deal, but
Emery's like, "Whoa! Don't put me in this spot! Whoa!"
I was the only one of the group that didn't agree to this, but I'm under contract, so I came along.
Sorry, Lucky's right.
Then as soon as we get here, y'all turn into good people and don't want to kill them. Well,
we already came and got what we needed. So why don't we just leave?
Leave them here to die a slower, more painful death?
Emery looks at you and goes, "Well, maybe the giants might come back."
Nature can take its course. We don't have to give a shit about these wyverns. I don't know what the moral thing is. Like, shit happens every day in nature.
Younglings.
Like, it's not like we committed. Yeah, we hunted them, but that happens all the time. We don't have to argue about, like, if you want to feel better about doing this, you can. I don't think it matters.
Emery kind of looks around and says, "Is there a nature preserve that you know or something like that? Like, do you have something in mind that might?" I've had it on me for the entire time. Do you have something in mind? Sorry, if you really want to save them, do you have a place that we can take them? Do you have any idea then? Because they're right, they're gonna die. I mean, damned if we do, damned if we don't. But do you have some place that we can take them?
I'd take one under my wing.
Can you handle raising a wyvern? Do you know what they like?
Well, they obviously like meat.
You're one of them. Let out a little burp.
It's steps. I'm willing to learn. I feel so wrong killing them at such a young age. You know, like, why not have them do good for us?
You're gonna try to raise wild wyverns.
They're still young.
Because you suddenly feel bad about them.
I've always
the one
felt
that
bad about it.
Murdered a lot of people.
Things got better, and then it got worse for one day.
Emery kind of leans over to you, Ruby. She's killed people? A lot of people?
Okay, it's been 3. Oh, yeah. Hey, I'm just not being influenced by a demon anymore, so yeah. Also, wyverns aren't people.
You value the lives of these wild creatures over the lives of other people. That's good to know for the future. And I'm just going to turn around and walk away.
You walk up to the cliff's edge. There's not really a far that you can go. You're about 20 feet away now.
I'm going to wipe off the blade and start climbing down.
Okay.
We're going to have to figure out another way home. Horses are kind of gone.
Emery looks and goes, "Maybe they're fine."
Giuseppe and Chomsky's horse ran off a while ago, so.
And the other horse, I can't dialect today. The other horses are food. So we're gonna have a bit of a trek through giant country.
Well, we better get moving then.
Burning daylight. Okay. Do we want to take a quick break?
No.
No, it's power through.
Yep. 15 more minutes.
Unless you really need to use the restroom.
No, I'll be okay.
Okay. I'm gonna try to convince the wyverns to come with us with an animal handling check.
Okay.
Wait. How many? I have this bag of tricks.
Go on. Let me get the Dungeon Master's Guide.
What kind of animals are in there?
Can you grab it? You don't know.
I don't
You've
know.
only seen a giant goat.
Can we all fit in? How many rolls do I have of this?
Let me pull up the item before
that I actually stole from Sariel or confiscated. Now's the perfect time. This is the best idea.
That's what I was saying.
If we can summon another goat, we could ride it.
That's not what I thought, but
Pilgrims used to ride these babies for miles.
Where's my bag of beans? Okay. Yeah, you do. I have the bag up here. You can pull 3 fuzzy objects from the bag. The bag can't be used again until the next dawn. What was it? It was the gray bag or the rust bag?
What?
What bag was it?
It was the rust bag of tricks.
Okay.
Roll 1d8, an animal comes out.
Yeah, you can attempt it.
How many uses does it have? 3 per day?
Yeah.
Per day?
Yeah.
That's an almost infinite amount of animals.
Yeah.
Where do they come from?
Where do they go? Where do they come from? Cotton
Eye Joe.
All right, well, might as well, right? Like, we get 3 a day. There's 365 days a year. That's a shit ton of animals.
I'm kind of wondering this myself.
No, are you like every year we get at least 1,095 animals we can unleash.
Going to significantly destroy the economy.
There's just some poor farmer somewhere whose animals keep disappearing.
Who's raising these giant goats?
Yeah, it doesn't.
Magic.
It doesn't say like how
the wyverns fed.
I'm assuming it's infinite, right?
They pop over from the plane of animals.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go with the assumption it's infinite. I'm gonna roll.
We're on top of the cliff still.
No, don't tell him.
I know, but like we could summon a mountain goat. Write it down.
Sheer cliff. It puts on your spider boots. Lucky, make a athletics check.
16.
Yeah, it's a little tough climbing down, but you managed to climb down just fine down the first cliff. At this point, you can see Giuseppe like running around with another. Looks like they found a third horse. Looks like one of them's damaged, but Giuseppe like is like guarding the 2 horses.
Damn. That horse is not returnable. It's damaged.
Damaged goods.
Oh, what a good horse.
I guess I'll climb down.
Did I make it all the way down or just the first?
The first. There's another 2 cliffs. Each one's about 40 feet, and then the last one's 20 feet. So
I'm gonna keep climbing.
Okay. Chomsky, make an athletics check with disadvantage.
That is a 9.
Okay. As you are climbing down, you get about 1/3 of the way down before one of the rocks breaks off in your hand, and you start to plummet.
I do the same thing with my greatsword because it's already damaged.
Okay. Yeah, roll an athletics check with disadvantage as you start to plummet down another cliff.
That's an 8.
Yeah, you will take half damage as you jump off of your greatsword. As it smashes into the ground, you see the blade just shatters in half. As you only have the hilt and like this tiny broken edge, right? It looks like something you would have collected in Dark Souls.
I call it back to me.
Lucky. You see Chomsky fucking eat shit into the ground. As Chomsky takes, let's see, 14, 17, 11 points of fall damage. It's just
sweet. I'm at 53 health now.
Wow, pretty good.
I could do this all day. I get up like Cap. I could do this all day.
Okay.
After I see him get up, I'm gonna keep climbing.
Make another athletics check.
God, is this gonna happen? Am I gonna just like die because of
18?
Stubbornness?
18, yeah, you climb down just fine. Giuseppe's like about 30 feet from you now because it's only another 20-foot cliff, and Giuseppe's with a couple of the horses.
I'm gonna start heading down.
Giuseppe's like, okay, you're fine because you have spider climb boots. Sorry, you were up there. Emery kind of looks at you and goes, "Is there anything else I can do?" I'm gonna climb down then.
Yeah, I'll be there. Just
right. And Emery starts to climb down. Yeah, and Emery's fine. Okay. Sorry, you were back up at the top. What are you doing?
There isn't really an easy way for them to get down, is there? Like
there might be. I don't know.
Okay. I'll kind of just like go up to them and say, "You can't really understand me, but I'm really sorry for what happened. It is for the greater good, though, and hopefully will help save the world."
They kind of cock their heads towards you, kind of not understanding.
Yeah, well, you can either try to come with. We have food. We have giant goats.
Make a perception check.
With advantage or I mean disadvantage or?
No, it's your favorite terrain, so neutral.
Okay. 12.
12? Yeah, they're not being subtle. You hear kind of as you kind of look, you can see looks like 3 hill giants coming around the corner because it looks like the cliff extends around the corner. And you see them, they're a couple 100 feet away, just kind of talking to themselves.
Okay. I say my goodbyes and I'm gonna get out of there.
Okay. Make an athletics check.
23.
23? Yeah, you're able to start climbing down. Okay.
Now I know that they're going to be okay because they have giants taking care of them.
That you see them, they yell something out in giant as they all start poof, 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 as you are down the first set of cliffs. As they kind of look down and they see all of you, and you hear them yell out something in giant. As you see a few of them turn and pick up looks like rocks, and they start hurling rocks towards all of you. This first one will be towards Sario.
Yay.
Yeah, it's a range of 230 feet. Wow, that is a natural 20, Sario. As you get down that first set, this rock, just you weren't expecting it to come so quickly, so fast as you take, well, some damage. Oh my god.
Oh god.
Okay, I rolled really badly, so.
Oh, thank God.
I rolled bad. Only 35 points of damage.
No. It's you take
60.
Yeah, I rolled really poorly. So you take 23 points of bludgeoning damage as the rock just smashes into you as you hear them let out a cry, laughing. At this point, another rock is flying towards you, Chomsky. And that will be no, that doesn't hit. Even with that does not hit you. It just sails past as it shatters into the ground.
No. It's like that scene from Lord of the Rings.
Mm.
I'm that orc, or the orc, and I just watch the thing and I sidestep it and I spit on the rock.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Both of you, can you Sario, can you make 2 more athletics checks? And Chunky, can you make 2 athletics checks as well? One of the rocks flies towards Emery.
How many?
Emery.
2?
2 to get down the last 2 sets of
Double the
clicks.
disadvantage.
One of them was a natural 20, and then one of them was a 13.
Nice. So you're fine. Chomsky, what do you get?
I got the first one was a 17, and then the second one is a nat 1.
Nat 1. You fall for taking a little bit of damage. Okay, never mind. You take 16 points of fall damage as you smash down the last set of cliffs, as you are now rushing and you're not paying attention as these rocks are now flying. As you see Emery climbing down and says, Chomsky, watch where you're going. You see like the rock just smash into Emery as it knocks Emery off the cliff. And oh God. No! Emery! I didn't realize I was getting attached to him. Oh well, that's fine.
Oh no!
As you see Emery just gets smashed in the face as Emery yells out towards you, Chomsky. The rock just blasts him off the cliff as they fly off the cliff and they tumble down the last set. You see them land right next to you, Lucky, at the bottom as you're petting Giuseppe. As you see Emery take 41 points of damage and is just unconscious at the bottom.
Can I have nothing, but I'm going to run over and try to do some sort of medicine check on him, like just see if I can stabilize them or
yeah,
anything.
Can you make a medicine check for them? They're gonna make a death saving throw and they fail their first one.
No, that's not good. That's a 4.
That's a 4. No, I don't think you do help.
Is everyone within 60 feet? Me.
You would have to. You're still about 100 because you were coming down the second set. You're probably still about 80 or 90 feet away. You could jump off the cliff to get close enough. But Emery has failed 2 death saving throws. Do you want to try something else?
I don't suppose I'd be able to get 60 feet. Within 60 feet of Emery? No.
I mean, you could if you fell.
I'm gonna get down as far as I can. No, I don't have that many.
Oh God. Okay. One more rock comes flying towards you. What's your AC?
14.
Okay. Yeah. One rock comes flying at you.
Oh no.
Oh
no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Okay. So oh, that one was cocked, but I'll re-roll that one. As you yell out towards Emery, you don't see this last rock coming towards you as you get blasted off the cliff as well, as you can hear the giants laughing in the background. You take 35 points max damage from this rock as it blasts you off the cliff, and you fly very actually close to where Emery is now on the ground. You two are also there now, Chomsky and...
I'm unconscious, but...
Okay, make a death saving throw. Sario, both you and Chomsky are all there now. The 3 of you are there, including Giuseppe. Next to unconscious, Ruby and... Okay, Okay, and Ruby has failed her first death saving.
I'm gonna do a medicine check for Emery.
Emery looks pretty bad. Emery's legs are not the way they should be. Let me double check. I'm checking the player's handbook before I accidentally kill two characters. Or two. As the rest of you are now out of danger, which is good. Like he left so early, there wasn't any worry.
Does anyone have anything?
No.
Hide, attack, ready, search, dash, cast a spell, opportunity attacks, grappling, damage and healing. When damage reduce, nope, so you'll be alive.
That's the wrong one. Nothing useful in my bag of holding. I have a sack of vegetables.
You can use your action to administer first aid to an unconscious creature and attempt to stabilize it, which requires a successful DC 10 Wisdom Medicine check. Stable creature doesn't make death saving throws, even though it is at 0 hit points, but it does remain unconscious. Creature stops being stable and must start making death saving throws again if it takes any damage. A stable creature that isn't healed regains 1 hit point after 1d4 hours. Okay. What do you all want to do?
I want to.
Emery has one last roll to make, but Emery has failed too.
I'm gonna check out Emery and do a medicine check.
Okay. Roll.
I'm gonna try to do one on Ruby now.
You got a 1?
God, you killed him.
Okay, so you don't stabilize.
Oh no.
But they're gonna roll. Emery got a 19.
Oh!
Emery's 2 death saving throws, 1% success. Ruby, roll 1. You're at 1 death saving throw, right?
Yeah.
1 fail.
Natural 20.
You automatically succeed 2 now. And you're gonna attempt to stabilize.
Yes.
Lucky, roll a medicine check.
13.
13. You manage to stabilize Ruby as Ruby is now unconscious at 0 hit points.
As soon as I figure out she's stabilized, I'm gonna pick her up and like put her on.
Giuseppe just seems to know and gets right in position.
That's weird.
Does someone want to do a? Someone else can now attempt another medicine check.
Do I have disadvantage because I'm exhausted?
I think you would.
I don't want to do it.
Can I try again?
Someone hurry up! I'm gonna roll.
Oh no.
On Emery?
Yeah. If no one rolls, I'm just gonna roll for him.
Fuck. All right, I'm doing it.
Okay.
That's a 4.
No.
You?
So it just froze for like a minute.
Did Emery
Yeah.
just die?
You see Emery.
Anyway, what?
Emery's breathing just kind of comes to a slow as they look over at Ruby, and you can see blood just pooling up. Emery kind of turns and looks towards Ruby and says, "Oh, this isn't good." A bit of bad luck, I'd say.
Ruby's unconscious, right?
Yeah.
Is Ruby okay?
Yes, I
Can
think so.
Ruby, yeah.
Say, can I run over, or like kneel down next to Emery and like take their hand.
Yeah, you.
Mine, just like, Ruby's okay. Getting it wrong. I'm sorry. Sorry for everything, partner.
That's all right. I wasn't too keen on this airship idea anyway. I guess now I don't have to worry about it anymore, do I?
God.
Please, take care of Ruby. I hang on to her, keep her safe, and you see Emery pulls out another healing potion.
What a fool.
That was on their in their satchel. Says, make sure she's gonna be all right. She's one of the best people I've ever known.
Doesn't work if we shove it in their mouth.
At this point, it's too late. Emery says, please take care of her. She's the only good in the world that I've ever known, and I don't think I'd be alive without her. I wouldn't be alive this long, but take care of her. Tell her how much I love her, and tell her how much that means to me. Everything she's done, everything we've been through. Not to let it all go. Emery gives a slight nod, and blood coughs up a little bit of blood, and Emery slouches down, and you feel the weight of Emery go into your arms as you feel Emery's life slip away. Potion still in hand.
I close his eyes for him.
I'm pick him up, put them on the back of the other horse.
All of you, make an intelligence check.
Boy, I'm not very intelligent.
15.
7.
5.
I'm
assuming that's with disadvantage.
Yeah, I'd say so. Lucky, you remember that Ruby is a cleric of the life domain and has access to reviving spells. But Ruby would have to be, it's a very limited window on when it can be cast. You know it'd have to be within the next minute, but Ruby could do something.
Who's got the potion?
It's in Emery's.
It's in Emery's hand.
It's in their hand right now.
I'm going to hop on the horse with Ruby and start riding away.
All right. And you leave Emery there?
Well, they're on the other horse.
What do you do with that unconscious Ruby? I'm going to bury Emery.
We gotta get out of here. There's giants throwing rocks at us.
Yeah, and you all see the giants are starting to climb down as well.
I tell Chopsky, hey, there's no time for this. Let's get on the horse and go.
And there's two horses as well.
Yeah, so. I'll take one of them.
One of them does look injured as well. So
I take the poison sacks from Emery's bag and then.
The horse still isn't.
Emery's slung over on the horse, I believe.
I know. That's the horse that I'm on. Or I'm gonna get on.
I was gonna tell you that I can take the one that has Emery because I'm taller and probably would be able to.
Oh, perfect. Sounds good. I'll take the injured horse and hang back because that's what's left.
I'll keep pace with you.
No. You've made your peace.
I just didn't want Emery to fall off.
Don't worry, we secured him.
Wow, that's sad. As you all are riding away, you are all heading off, and Emery is slumped over the back of the horse as you all are riding off into the forest, presumably away from the giants to get somewhere safe. Sariel, you are struck with a sudden thought that you can cast Cure Wounds. And you've had the ability to cast Cure Wounds since second level.
Wait, really?
Yep.
I never chose it as like a thing.
You know all the ranger spells. So
Cure Wounds doesn't choose you.
Oh.
And as you all are riding off, that's where you eventually catch up with Lucky on the back of the horse, and that's where we'll end for today.
God damn it.
Lol.
Hey.
Woo! Can we at least say that we made it to a safe place and set up like camp for the night?
No.
Okay.
I don't know if you will.
Wow.
Sure you guys can't go till 10?
Yeah, I gotta shower and get ready.
I mean, I can go.
Yeah, y'all can go.
But Aletha cannot.
Yeah. So y'all can just like kind of hang back with Emery for a little bit. Like, just chilling. Yeah. If y'all want to keep on going.
I'm down for whatever.
We can leave with one last thought if you'd like. And you all could attempt to make stealth rolls to find somewhere to get away.
I like the idea of
15 stealth.
I have like disadvantage on stealth already. So
wait, I can cast Pass Without a Trace. Yeah. I do that. Although Lucky's probably super far away, so yeah.
You've probably caught up with Lucky at this point. I'd say Ruby, as you're in your unconscious body, you find yourself in complete blackness. And you see Emery standing in front of you. Emery looks healthy as a horse. Look at you and say, Ruby, thanks for everything. I'm not done yet. There's always work to be done for the Raven Queen. You see Emery pull off their glove, and they have a sigil of the Raven Queen on its carved into their hand. They say, when one door closes, another one opens. And then Emery fades away into 100 ravens and just dissipates.
I stir a little, but don't really wake up. I just watch it happen.
And I'd say for brevity's sake, you do all manage to get away into a hidden alcove, kind of a tucked away. You can hear the giants rampaging through the forest, but you all managed to get to a quiet spot and set up a small camp. You don't light a fire in case that something might come close. And at this point, you have regained 1 hit point. And you come to consciousness. And you find yourself like kind of slumped up against a tree. You see Chomsky looking out occasionally, just making sure. Great axe at the weapon, holding the pommel of this once great sword that he uses. And you see the rest, everyone just kind of looking around.
I sit up. Where are they? Where?
Where did you put them?
They?
Where are they?
Probably just rested them on the ground a ways over.
Yeah, you can see it. You can see. You can't see Emery anywhere, but you look off a little bit, about 10 feet away. Looks like there's a form with a blanket over it.
I run over to.
No. You head over and very gingerly pick up the blanket and reveal you can see. You see Emery. And their face looks pale. At this point, the darkness, it's been a few hours, you can tell, since then, as the sun is now beginning to set. It's been at least a couple of hours. You see Emery's face is pale, but Emery's got this big, goofy grin on their face.
Why me? I just turn back and look at all of you and say, why me?
I can't make eye contact with her.
And I just kind of sit down and collapse next to the body. Yeah.
At some point, if like I see Ruby falls asleep or anything, I'm gonna walk over and just put a blanket over her.
I do. Okay.
It's a 5th level spell. Okay.
Well,
Put the blanket over. Right? Sorry, it had to be this way.
Yeah, it's 9th level. Okay, we'll probably end it there then.
Damn.
Well, we survived session 16.
Yeah.
Someone's gonna shit in your bed next time we go to Spokane. I want that to be clear.
Camping trip from hell.
I didn't think that was gonna happen.
Which part?
Literally almost every part.
I was gonna text your medicine check, but like it cut out for a minute, so I couldn't say anything.
It's just so funny that like you've been playing Ranger for both adventurers now, and like you have no grasp of what Rangers do. I
know. I need to actually read the book. I kind of just assume it. And then...
It's just like I can do that. Oh shit!
Yeah. Well, now I know. Oh well. It just thickened the plot a little bit, I guess. Yeah. Well, now Sariel knows, and it'll come in handy for all future sessions.
I literally have nothing, so.
Yeah, I gotta go. Sorry, friends. Have a good night.
You too.
99.
Good night.
Yep. See some of you Friday. See some of you sometime.
Yep.
They're only talking about you, Kyle. Let's make that explicit.
I was like, who could they be talking about? You're all in the same city.
Okay. Well, thanks for watching, Future Us. Stop that broadcast.
Bye.